Malaysia has confirmed its first citizen to be affected. The country has now 10 confirmed cases.
Malaysia has reported its first 2 COVID-19 deaths.
428 were tested positive, 3-digit increase in a row, and the first 2 deaths were reported today.
Dan untuk itu kerajaan memutuskan untuk melaksanakan perintah kawalan pergerakan.
Malaysia has reported another 28 cases of COVID-19.
Now, it's obvious that the government is struggling to deal with the sudden surge of cases.
Malaysia has placed several residential areas around the Kuala Lumpur wholesale market under complete lockdown.
Malaysia kicked off Ramadan with a muted start, a day after the government extended a partial coronavirus lockdown.
Overnight, the areas in and around this major wholesale wet market located in Selayang, just outside of Kuala Lumpur, has gone into complete lockdown.
Malaysia has the highest number of infections in Southeast Asia. More than 3,000 people have contracted the virus.
Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning.
Can you tell us about what you have experienced?
I remember it was the start of 2020. Life was normal. I get to hang out with my friends a lot. It was the best. But I didn't appreciate it enough. Hey there, I'm glad.
Welcome back, son. The country has now 10 confirmed cases. Let's go to Kuala Lumpur with the details. Now, Mel, what do we know about Malaysia's first citizen case of the novel coronavirus?
Well, it's still unclear how this 41-year-old Malaysian man caught the virus. Investigation is still ongoing. Malaysian Minister of Health, Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad, said it's best not to speculate at this juncture.
COVID-19?
No, they're just overreacting. Just like normal flu, it will go away very soon.
Not caring about the warnings was the worst mistake. Dad, later I'm going out with my friends.
Okay.
Hey, not as handsome as your idol lah, the guy. What's his name
His name is... I also forgot lah. Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay.
Selama tempoh 2 minggu ini, saudara-saudari dan anak-anak hanya perlu berada di rumah. Just stay at home.
Yeah, no class. Dad, I have been coughing for the past few days. Do you think I should check for COVID-19?
Yeah, just normal cough only what. Later just go to kitchen and take the medicine lah.
Okay. It's such a bummer we can't hang out. I miss you all.
Hey, you have been coughing. Have you tested for COVID-19?
No, it's just fine. Just a normal cough.
Are you sure? But I think it's better to take a test just in case it's really COVID-19.
Yes, you should definitely go check, Arthur. I'm quarantined in the hospital now. And every day, I could slowly see more and more people died because of it. Please do the test for COVID-19.
Yeah, no worries. It's just normal cough. I will get well soon. You trust me. I didn't expect that it would get worse. At that moment, we don't care about the warnings given to us because it haven't happened to us yet. We even go out to exercise and buy groceries without masks as we didn't think it was necessary. Until it got worse.
Oh no, you have to eat something. At least.
Dad, I can't breathe.
Hello, is this PPON? My son can't breathe. Can I have an ambulance as soon as possible? We are at KL Residence Mall. Please.
What's your name? How do you feel now? Do you have any difficulty in breathing?
It was so scary, so much happening around me at the same time. I was constantly gasping for air. I felt like I could die anytime.
We have admitted him into the ICU, but now his oxygen level is very, very low. So we decided to put him on life support.
Then, will my son be okay?
We will try our best to save him. But now you need to follow me to do your COVID test.
Sure.
3 days later, they took me off life support and transferred me into a regular room. It was a room filled with a lot of patients suffering from COVID-19. Cough and panics were everywhere. Suddenly, I could hear cries from another room as one of the patients lost his life from COVID-19. It made me so worried that I could never see my father again. 1 month later, I finally got discharged from the hospital.
Oh my god, we should have taken this more seriously. We'll be so lucky this time.
I agree that I should have listened to my friend too.
Yeah.
From that onwards, we took every precaution possible. We make sure that we wear our masks and wash our hands regularly. I hope that everyone who is watching this learn from my past mistake. Do not neglect the warnings given, as prevention is always better than cure.
Let's recap. How are airborne diseases transmitted? When an infected person coughs, sneezes, talks, or even breathes, they release respiratory droplets and aerosols into the air. These droplets can carry pathogens capable of infecting others. Respiratory droplets are larger particles that quickly fall to the ground or onto surfaces, potentially leading to contact transmission. Aerosols, however, are smaller particles that can remain suspended in the air for hours, traveling greater distances and increasing the risk of inhalation by others. Poorly ventilated spaces worsen the problem. Without proper airflow, aerosols can accumulate, creating hotspots for transmission. Therefore, to reduce the spread of airborne diseases, simple measures can make a big difference. Everybody is encouraged to wear masks in crowded or indoor spaces, especially during outbreaks. The following pictures shows the effectiveness of masks in blocking respiratory droplets. As you can see from the picture, there are no bacterial growth on the agar plate for the experiment done wearing a mask. This effectively showed that masks do help block respiratory droplets from releasing into the air. Besides that, practicing good hygiene like washing hands often and keeping a safe distance when possible also helps. Communities can focus on improving ventilation in shared spaces, open windows, use air filtration system, or hold activities outdoors whenever possible. Fresh air helps reduce the risk of airborne transmission. Most importantly, don't be like Arthur's father and Arthur himself, who underestimated the seriousness of the virus. They ignored warnings from news and friends, a mistake that nearly cost Arthur his life. Arthur's story is a powerful reminder that ignorance and carelessness can have devastating consequences, but awareness, responsibility, and compassion can save lives. By staying informed, following health guidelines, and supporting our communities, we can prevent tragedies like Arthur's from happening again.
Let's take the warning seriously.
Prioritize the health of those around you
and never underestimate the power of your choices. Together, we can create a safer and healthier future for everyone.